The story begins at an all-girls boarding school that eventually started admitting boys after a change in administration. 5 close friends in the 10th grade, Fujio Kiyoshi, Takito Morokuzu, Shingo Wakamoto, Joji Nezu, and Ryaji Ando, were among the new male students. Life seemed ordinary for them until one day, during class, Kiyoshi was quietly writing in his notebook. By accident, his eraser slipped off his desk and landed on the table of a girl sitting in front of him, the most beautiful girl in class, Chio Kirihara. As Kiyoshi bent down to retrieve it, Chio noticed both his actions and that the eraser had a sumo wrestler design. Embarrassed, Kiyoshi quickly pulled back, worried she might think less of him for liking sumo wrestling. After class, just as he was about to leave, Chio stopped him and asked about his interest in sumo and the eraser. To his surprise, she shared the same passion for the sport and even had the same eraser. They chatted for hours, bonding over their shared hobby, and eventually, Chio invited him to attend a sumo festival together. That night, lying in bed, Kiyoshi replayed the moment happily, while his friends nearby were plotting to secretly watch the girls in their locker room. At their school, any romantic or sexual behavior was strictly prohibited, and breaking this rule could lead to severe punishment. Despite the risks, the boys decided to sneak onto the roof, where they could see into the girls' locker room. Knowing that Chio might be there made Kiyoshi uneasy, but when he learned she wasn't inside at that moment, he reluctantly joined them. Kiyoshi lowered his phone on a string to record video, but he got distracted, and the phone slipped from his grip, landing in a flower pot inside the locker room. He decided to quickly retrieve it before anyone saw. The room was empty, so he rushed in, grabbed the phone, and was about to leave, until Chio unexpectedly entered. Frozen in panic, Kiyoshi feared everything was ruined: his date with Chio, his friendships, and possibly even his place at the school. Luckily for him, Chio had terrible eyesight and wasn't wearing her lenses. Mistaking him for her friend Mayumi, who had a similar haircut and build, she started casually talking to him while undressing. Meanwhile, Kiyoshi's friends, still on the roof and watching the live video feed, were shocked but also relieved their prank hadn't been immediately discovered. Flustered, Kiyoshi hesitated, but under the pressure of the moment, began to undress to keep up the act. Chio then took him by the arm and led him to meet the other girls. To maintain his disguise, Kiyoshi tried to remain calm, covering himself and pretending to be Mayumi. But when the real Mayumi appeared moments later, confusion erupted among the girls, leaving them to wonder who the stranger really was.